because the Thai people want you to eat. They are hospitable. They just want to take care of you. 20 seconds in Thailand, well, 20 seconds in South Korea, because I'm actually in a Korean car. Anyway, yes, I'm back in America for the Thanksgiving week, and I am on the edge of going through the Asheville, North Carolina mountains to go see my son.
Support for WETS comes from Theatre Bristol's production of Junie B and Jingle Bells, Batman Smells.
And have a nice 2-day late Thanksgiving meal with him. But I figured while I was in the car, I could make a good chat with you, because I get these questions a lot, so I can answer them unobstructed now, you know? No more squirrels. Well, one giant squirrel, which is driving on the I-40. Squirrel! The 3 questions I get a whole lot is, Rob, why did you pick Thailand? Why is the channel called 20 Seconds in Thailand? And why did you stay in Thailand? Okay, number 1, why did I pick Thailand? About 25, maybe 30 years ago, I was watching a History Channel or Discovery Channel. It was one of the two. And they were talking about cultures from around the world that interact well, with Americans. What women and men mix together well, socially, sexually, everything. It was like, well, who gets along with who? I don't know why I don't remember the other 2. There were 3 specific countries that they said that welcome Americans. And one, I just remember one was being Thailand. Now let me remind you, at this time I had no desire to travel the world and no desire, I wasn't really into the Asian look. I really wasn't. I was happy with blondes over here, even though I like brunettes, I always ended up with blondes. Anyway, another trigger that happened about 5 years after I saw that TV show was a friend of mine was traveling overseas, and he went to Thailand, he went to Phuket, and then when he came back, we were grilling out at the grill, and he just said, Rob, if you ever get the chance to go to Thailand, you really should go to Thailand, because the women there are beautiful. So then after that, I started finding out about Thailand's economy and how far a dollar in how far a US dollar would go in Thailand. And I was thinking, like, with retirement thoughts, and this was 10 years ago from now, but it was still a process in my mind of, okay, well, people say Thailand's great. It sounds like the Thai women are receptive to Americans, and the dollar goes far, and so I don't really see much of a downside to it. So I started doing some more research on again, back with the economy and what it would be like. How much money would this much money be if you sold your house, or if you took your 401k and then you went to Thailand? Could I live indefinitely? Then ultimately I would bump into someone and mention that, and they would say that they'd been to Thailand, and no one ever had anything bad to say. Some people told me about the wild stories, and then some people told me that they really didn't like Bangkok, because Bangkok was such like a big city with pollution, and it does have pollution. I mean, there's a lot of motor vehicles there, so in any place, like California has pollution. And to top it all off, once I did get right at the end of my rope here in America, which is right before I got fired from my last job, there was a couple whose family was living in Thailand. By family, I mean their son and their grandson and their granddaughter. And so it was there were so many indications and signs for me to go check it out. It was just too easy. It was basically given to me the opportunity and ideas to go to Thailand. That's how I picked to go to Thailand. I never met anybody from Vietnam. I never met anybody that went to Cambodia. I never met people from Malaysia or any of these other countries. It was always Thailand. So it was just like, Thailand. Who knew it was going to be Thailand? Right? Now the second question is, why is the channel named 20 Seconds in Thailand? This is a real simple one. Any of you that go back to the beginning of the vlogs probably already know the answer. When I came over to Thailand, January 1, 2015. It's not January 1, it was July 1. I came over July 1st, 2015. I was carrying around iPhone 4, and that was all I had. Did I bring my computer? Yes, I brought this old HP computer that I had. It worked fine, but it was just an older computer. And my intentions were to be here for 2 to 3 months. I had my visa stamped in the US to come over here for 2 months, and then you can get the 30-day extension. That was the holiday plan that I had, was to come over here for 2 to 3 months. The first video, if I remember correctly, the first video I ever did, I was staying with Boom and Boom's boyfriend and their baby April. And And we were all at the house one day, and they said, we're going to go get massage, Thai massage. Would you like to go? And I said, yes. It was only 200 baht, right down the road from where we lived in Bangkok. So when we go for the massage, they had you put on, you take your clothes off. You go in the other room, you take your clothes off, and you put on these. If you know what the name of those clothes are, they like sort of like pajamas, but they have the wrap around at the waist, and you tie it in the front. I forgot what the name of it is, but you put these flexible clothes on so that you can get all the stretches in without messing up your clothes. Cruise control. I guess about 4 minutes into the massage, when I started getting relaxed, the girl was wonderful that was working on me, but I started realizing that all the music that was being played was old 70s elevator type music. I don't even know, I don't think Stairway to Heaven was on that note, but it was all Western music like you would hear in the elevators here in America. And what I find ironic about that was, in the spas, in the resorts that I've ever been to over here, they're always playing some type of Asian type music, Asian type bells going. I mean, it's just, it was funny to me. So when I got back to my room that night, I thought it's so funny. I got on Facebook and I just wanted to tell everybody that when you get a massage in Asia, you can hear elevator music from the US. And I just said 20 seconds in Thailand. And I did it for like 15 seconds, 20 seconds, and that was it. It was short little clips on Facebook. It wasn't YouTube. So the reason the channel is called 20 Seconds in Thailand was because the first half a dozen to two dozen videos were all 20-second bursts that were on Facebook originally. And then once I started the YouTube channel, I transferred them over. But then it became into a vlog because everybody complained that they were not long enough. Why? Now, number 3, why do I stay in Thailand? First and foremost, the people of Thailand. Men, women, all the people in Thailand. I tell this story to everyone that I meet. I can sit in a restaurant. I can sit in a restaurant when I go to work and have something to eat and drink, and then take the food away and done, and work there for up to 6 hours editing some videos. If I have not eaten anything by 6 hours, they will ask me if I want something else to eat. If I'm really focused into it, I usually don't get anything else to eat there. I usually wait to eat at home. But if I'm there much longer than that, the owners of the restaurant will come out and they eat next to me, and they will offer me food every time. Even though it's a restaurant, they'll offer me free food, their food. Because the Thai people want you to eat. They are hospitable. They just want to take care of you. Of course, not every single person falls in this category, but 99% of all of the Thai people that I've ever met take care of me. They do. Would take care of me if I needed anything. Food, shelter, motorbike ride, economics. You can have a nice 2-bedroom house for 1,100, 1,200 baht. You can live in an apartment for as cheap as, well, really as cheap. If you want to go cheap, we're talking 2,500 baht. That's really cheap. No hot water, no aircon. It's just maybe 1 or 2 rooms in the place, and then no kitchen. There might be a place in the back to cook, but yeah, that's going pretty cheap. And a big, nice 2-story place or something like that, maybe up to what, 23,000 baht. Probably with a pool. I don't know. Buying a motorbike over here could be, you know, used, secondhand, 45,000 baht, 50,000 baht. I can't speak about cars because I've never even priced cars. It's way out of my price range. That's not in Thailand Rob's budget. Food. If I go to the restaurant anywhere in Kamala, I can pretty much order a general meal at a restaurant between 160 and 240 baht. I'll average that out to this price. If I go to the street vendor right down the road that's making noodle soup, rice, chicken, whatever, that's probably going to be 30, 40, 50 baht. I'll average that at 40 baht. Cheapest beers I can find, probably 30 baht. Most expensive beers, well, that could be anything. You can go to the Bua Tower in Bangkok, it's going to be 440 baht. But the quality of life in Thailand, I don't know how to explain it. In Thailand, I get treated well. I can take my laundry down to the porter. She'll do the laundry. The people who work on the motorbikes, when I need it fixed, they know me. They get it done within minutes. Everything is personalized and convenient here. The only thing about the weather that I could say that I don't like about Thailand, if you wanted to say anything, is it's humid. It really is humid. But other than that, You've got your hot season and your very hot season, but it's nice. You get used to it. As long as you've got a fan, you're good to go, and everybody has a fan. I don't care where you're living, you got a fan. But overall, in a nutshell, to answer the question number 3, why do you stay in Thailand? 1, I love all of the people in Thailand. I have so many friends in Thailand. I have been taught, the Thais have taught me more about living life than I ever learned in America. That's a very big thing to say, but they taught me that it just doesn't matter. Tomorrow doesn't. Where's my I quit shirt? Please, if you like what I'm doing and you like this channel and you want it to continue and to grow, please consider going to Patreon and signing up. That little contribution helps me way more than you know. So thank you for all of the support from you guys. I'm planning the next couple days with my son, and then it is back to Thailand. There's so many negative comments or haters that talk about expats going to Thailand because they couldn't cut it in their own country, and that is, I cannot speak for others. I can tell you that's not the case with me, and I can tell you why it's so much better in Thailand. Not in this video, but I am going to go in detail the difference soon enough about meeting women in Thailand and what the huge difference in meeting women in Thailand is versus the United States.
Can you take this asshole back to America, please?
Goody goody, don't forget that.